Strikeforce.com here with Rockhold. So Luke, fighting Jacare for the title in a couple of days. How you feeling?
Feel good. Couldn't feel any better for a title fight. Everything, it was up and down camp. It was so long, you're bound to have your ups and your downs, but I'm peaking at the right time. It's the perfect time to peak out. So I had the best sparring. Last hard week I had was the best I could possibly have, and my cardio is off the charts. I just took my resting heart rate. I'm at like 36.5, so ppm. So that's pretty good. It's pretty good. So either I'm dying or I'm in great shape. So I'll take the latter of the two. Yeah, ring rust. I think it's an issue of what you're doing outside the cage on your off time and what you've been up to basically. And I've been in the gym. I've been working. I've been training. I've been learning and improving. And even when I was injured, I was working around. I was working on my jab, and I was working on my kicks, and I was just watching sparring. A lot of the time I was just here in the gym. I had my head in the game, and I was picking up little things from everybody I like to watch, the good attributes and whatnot, things I could add to my game, and I was focusing on the fighting, and so I just kept adding to my game. I wasn't working another job. I wasn't getting out of shape. I was staying in shape. I was staying ready, and the moment I could train, I started training. So the rust factor doesn't concern me much. It's just I visualize a ton. I think that's a huge part of my game. I put myself back in the moment, watch my old fights, make it feel fresh, and I'll feel fresh come September 10th. Well, what I lack in experience inside the cage, I gained through my training partners and the veterans through my gym. I train with the best guys in the world, and we constantly have new, fresh, guys, some of the best guys in the world coming from around the world to come and train with us. So I'm getting a huge advantage from my team, and getting a big jump, a good perspective from all the fighters I train with here, and where I am, where I stand in this sport. And I know I can compete with the best in the world. There's no doubt about it. I've always have, and I just got to bring the guy who's in the gym. I got to bring him to the cage, and you'll see good, some real good fights. And I got what it takes, so I gotta bring it. People regard me as a jiu-jitsu guy. I mean, just because that's what they seen early in my career, and it really stood out a lot because that's where I was. But I believe I've evolved on every level. I originally was a wrestler. Wrestling kind of made me who I am, gave me my toughness, and I've always gotten by in my jiu-jitsu with my wrestling, the intensity of my wrestling. It's a whole different style of jiu-jitsu I bring, and so I'm very comfortable without the gi, obviously. Comfortable in the gi, but I say I'm more comfortable without. I believe my striking is one of my strongest elements of my fight game now, and so I'm a mixed martial artist, and you're going to see every attribute come when I get in the cage. Expect fireworks. I've been training all year round. I've been watching Swamp People. September's alligator season, and I'm coming to get me a gator. So it's look out. I'm coming.